Actually, to Amsterdam, I came here. We're not recording the story, man.
It's AJ from Avery here.
Hey, yes, we are here. I hope that you can delete this one, by the way. It's not a permanent, right?
No, what?
Okay, champs, today we're gonna do the recap of incredible season 2 because we had the 12 vlogs before and we have a pure gold as insights for everyone who is out there at hiring people, be it recruiters or be it hiring managers. And watch it until the end because I have a special announcement just for you. Okay, let's start with the hard truths. The days of order taker are officially over. Mahmoud Ali from Semrush nailed this when he said the job is shifting towards becoming an AI-powered talent advisor. He pointed out that to be a true partner, you have to understand business acumen. You need to know exactly how your company makes money, not just what the job description says. Anastasia Removich from the Liberty Global took this even further. She challenged the TA professionals to step outside the HR bubble. Her advice: download the company's financial reports, track the pulse service, and have the conversations with business leaders outside of just formal job intakes. If you aren't doing that, you're just fulfilling the admin role. Ashna from AkzoNobel reframed this entire recruitment struggle with one profound statement. She said the most hiring is not a sourcing problem. It is a decision-making and alignment problem. If you get the alignment right up front during the intake, everything else flows. And if you want to know the ultimate goal, Douwe Wanderleer described the holy grail of recruitment as anticipating the needs of the business and hiring for a role before it even officially becomes a vacancy. That is true strategic advisory. You can't talk about 2026 if you're not talking about AI. We had Leandro da Silva Gomez from Noble Recruitment on the show, who holds the incredibly unique title of Head of AI Enablement. Leandro isn't just talking about ChatGPT. He's building AI orchestration models and specialized agents to handle the repetitive tasks in talent acquisition. He uses an AI delegation matrix, prioritizing automation for tasks that have explicit data and a low cost of failure. cie𝗿𝗿𝗿𝗿 from 𝗱𝗶𝗳𝗿 championing what she calls AI native recruitment, where you automate those early, heavy volume stages to free up human time. But here is the massive warning label that came with all this tech talk. Anastasia firmly stated that AI will not replace emotional intelligence, stakeholder management, or the ability to navigate difficult human conversations. She warned that if you try to implement AI over a broken recruitment process, you don't get innovation. You just get an automated, broken process. Jeroen Brandwacht from the Social Hub summarized it beautifully. He said we need to stop obsessing over the AI tools themselves and start focusing on what AI enables us to do, which is delivering a deeply personalized human candidate experience. Speaking of the candidate experience, we did something critical this season. We brought the job seekers to the panel. Kata, Elsa, and Nicola. Listening to them was a humbling wake-up call for every TA leader. The current system is deeply broken. Kata highlighted a shocking 30% ghosting rate, if you're lucky, even after candidates invest significant time. Elsa talked about the emotional toll of receiving automated 4 a.m. rejection emails after putting hours, if not days, into an application. But Nicola brought up a point that should make every CEO sit up and listen. Bad candidate experience literally cost you customers. Nicola admitted that he personally boycotts products from the consumer companies that treated him poorly during the interview process. He reminded us to treat candidates with human dignity, noting that doing so will return your investment many times over. If you want an example of how to do this right, Douwe shared an amazing story from his time at Sonos. He had a top candidate, but the company suddenly paused hiring. Instead of ghosting her, Douwe flew out to see her, gave her a personalized Sonos speaker, and kept her warmly engaged for 9 months. When the freeze lifted, she was hired and eventually became the head of marketing. Another massive shift we've discovered is that the progressive companies, they're just throwing out the traditional resume CV. Samar explained that Bank has completely ditched CVs in favor of a purely skill-based process. To prove their capabilities, candidates come into the office for a get-shit-done day. where they are handled real company problems to solve. Nuri from 𝗍𝗗𝗿 also hates the traditional approach. She strongly disagrees with the treating culture fit as just a casual vibe check. Instead, you have to clearly define your values and strictly measure them during the interview. She noted that she would rather compromise on hard technical skills than compromise on the candidate's grit, values, and internal motivation. At the end of the day, it's about human impact. Leandro told a hilarious but touching story about relocating a candidate from Argentina who insisted on bringing his pet, guinea pigs. It was a massive logistical headache, but it reminded Leandro that recruitment isn't just about filling a seat. It's about fundamentally changing someone's life. Finally, champs, we have to talk about the accountability. Ben Lopez from 𝗿𝗲𝗰𝗿𝗂𝗶𝗁𝗿 spoke about doing more with less in this economy. He emphasized that TA leaders need to use the data to build the rock-solid business cases to prove their ROI to the C-suite. But he also had a message for hiring managers. Let your recruiters in, share your world, share your pain points, and let TA act as a true consultants they are meant to be. Douwe shared my favorite operational tactic of the season, hiring manager readiness. At Sonos, he had the executive mandate to look at the hiring manager in the eye and say, no, you cannot open this vacancy. Why? Because the manager wasn't fully onboarded yet or didn't have the time to dedicate to the candidate experience. Hiring is a team sport. It requires the business to be just as committed as the recruiter. Okay, champs, that was incredible season number 2. Lots of insights, you heard all of them. I don't have to repeat myself. And I think we're learning lots of stuff about the TA professionals, the TA industry, and how to improve it. But now I have a special announcement. Today, after 2 years of working super hard and building the product, in Rotterdam, we're officially moving to Amsterdam. And this is the home. This is the new home of Avery, and look at the place. Look at this view. Thanks for supporting us, but one message for all the recruiters out there who want to change something in their company. Now you know the place, you're always welcome. Drop by to the office, we're going to onboard you, we're going to talk to you, we're going to learn from you, and we're going to build something significant for this country and for the whole continent.